of interesting comments on Twitter. Maybe I'll just read this and so that we can move on. Another one from Eyobas. He says the league has really been good, but the LMC still has to do more. Kudos to the people's elephant up Eyimba, obviously, and Eyimba fan right there. And someone is asking us on Twitter that when is the under 17 World Cup starting?
October 17th, we'll play our first game against USA in Santiago.
Okay. Julian just gave it to you, the October 17th. We also have Chile, Croatia, and the United States in our group. Okay, so that's it. Well, we'll get back to your tweets later on the show. So let's quickly move on. We're done with the continent of Africa. We're traveling abroad right now. Our first port of call is England. We look at the big games in code across Europe. We'll start with England, Everton, Merseyside Derby, Everton and Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester United. If you go anywhere tomorrow morning, as a matter of fact, this evening, if 10 people are talking, 9 out of 10, this is what they're going to be talking about. The Merseyside Derby and this game, Arsenal against Manchester United. Let's spend a minute or two before we go to Spain. Let me start with Julian. Your take, those two games.
I think Everton-Liverpool is a big task for Liverpool. Really
Everton
right
seems
now.
to be the form team.
And they had enough time to rest because they didn't taste European action, whereas
Exactly.
Liverpool had a 1-0 draw against FC Sion. And for Brendan Rodgers, the good thing for him is that he's yet to lose a Merseyside derby.
Okay.
In fact, 5 of the last 6 Merseyside derby has ended in a draw.
Right.
And the last 3 visits of Liverpool to Goodison Park, they've also ended in a draw. Goalless, 3-3 and 2-2 respectively. Daniel Sturridge came back from injury. He scored 2 goals against Aston Villa the last time out. He was rested yesterday, and I believe he should be fit enough and fresh enough for this tie. The likes of James Milner should come in, but I feel that Roberto Martinez doing very well. You saw the way they came from 2 goals down just this past Monday against West Bromwich Albion. So I will not be surprised if Everton get a result. While for Arsenal, United last season it was 2-1 in favour of the away side. Anthony Martial, Chris Smalling, Juan Mata, they've been doing very well all season. David De Gea as well. Although Di Maria, who ensured United got that victory, has since left the club side. Arsenal currently in disarray. They've lost their first 2 Champions League games for the first time since Arsene Wenger has been in charge. They beat Leicester 5-2, but I still believe that United will come out.
Before I go to Toby, let me quickly run through for you. There's a temptation for us to stay with England. Arguably, underline arguably, some will say the best league in the world. But let's also tell you that in Spain, Sevilla will take on Barcelona. Atletico Madrid, the Madrid derby, take on Real Madrid. And I think it's a good time for Real to play Atletico. In Germany, we were talking about it here while we were on that break. Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund. If any team can get close to Bayern, it has to be Borussia Dortmund. And of course, in France, it doesn't get bigger than Paris Saint-Germain against Olympique Marseille. Toby, let me allow you speak about those 2 games in England before we leave the issues and let it rest.
Yeah, really. I mean, for Arsenal, just like I said earlier, it's going to be the fallout of the Champions League. A lot of players were exited, and that means Wenger was putting almost
thinking too much about this game.
Sticking to this game. You look at United; they've been in form domestically. They've looked very, very great up on the log. For Arsenal, it has been a mixed season for them. A bit of decent result in the league, and also it has been terrible for them in the Champions League. And the result during the week is going to be. I think it's going to have a negative effect on them going to this game. United look very, very in form with Mata going forward, Rooney playing behind them, look very, very solid at the Murray Park. Yes, Diggy doing fine, Smalling.
And let me also quickly tell you, Arsenal fans will not want to hear this, but signs of trouble, because even in the press conference today, Arsene Wenger threatened to walk away. Just shows you that the man is under intense pressure.
It is all about. It's going to be all about pressure. If you lost your first 2 games in the Champions League, you're not looking.
You are not convincing in the league, even though you're winning games.
And a lot of talks, especially during the transfer. You have a couple
buy an outfield player.
You have just like Julian said. You don't buy an outfield player. You rely so much on Czech, and Czech has not really fixing into Arsenal philosophy. Spinner has committed a lot of errors. So. The fans and also the media always come with a lot of pressure.
And guys,
it is a testament for Arsene Wenger.
Guys, it's sad because even now, a lot of people are linking some managers with the Arsenal job. In times past, things like that do not happen. But now you're linking managers with the Arsenal job. I
just said it last week that the only person under
that's not under pressure
is Arsene Wenger. That side has been for the 19 years he has been in charge. He lost the first 2 games, and up next is Bayern home and away. And some school of thought will even tell you that Arsenal might even play in the Europa League for the first time in a very long while. And they might even finish bottom of the group because Dinamo Zagreb have 3 points, Olympiacos have 6 points.
If any of those 2 teams win their double
header,
Arsenal is out.
And Arsenal need a minimum of at least 4 points against Bayern.
And draw and the way
Bayern are playing right
and
now.
Against Bayern.
And Arsenal have lost 6 of their last 13 games at home in the Champions League, and most of them have come against Bayern Munich. So Arsenal might just finish bottom of the Champions League.
All right. You know, so we'll wait till when the Gladiators go to the pitch. No friends when these guys go to the pitch and play football. All right, let's pause, cool down, catch our breath. Let's allow you to enjoy some tennis. Exhibition game right there in Thailand. World number 1, Novak Djokovic, takes on his rival, Spain's Rafael Nadal, in an exhibition game. But I tell you, it was competitive all the same. Let's allow you to enjoy that. I will come back. We're on the home stretch on Sports Tonight. Join us again.
Anybody who goes at that.
Welcome back. It was a sold-out exhibition game, and the organizers hoped that such high-profile tennis players being in that country will boost tourism. And of course, they're having some safety issues right there in Thailand, and they're hoping that bringing top stars will prove to tourists that the country is actually safe. All right, guys, let's we're on the home stretch, and let's talk about some of the matches within touch up on 30 seconds. Let me come to you, Julian. Madrid derby.
I think it's a tough one, but Real Madrid, with really are playing right now, have considered just 1 goal in 6 games. Ronaldo has finally equaled the record of Real, so it's a bit more relaxed, and I expect him to get more against
Germany.
Madrid.
Yeah, in Germany, Bayern League favorite, so I don't think anything will change.
Okay, all right. That's how we have to wrap things up on the show. We do hope that you've enjoyed everything that we've brought to you tonight. Okay, so enjoy your weekend. We'll be back for more on Monday. Till then, bye-bye.